At 4 a.m. at Philadelphia International Airport, it was clear. The temperature was 61 degrees, the dew point 58 degrees, and the relative humidity 90%. The wind was southwest at 5 miles an hour. The pressure was 30.19 inches and falling. The National Weather Service in Hastings has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Smith County in north-central Kansas and northern Osborne County in north-central Kansas until 3:50 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 2:29 p.m. Central Daylight Time, the National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated a severe thunderstorm 8 miles southeast of Alton, or about 35 miles southeast of Phillipsburg, moving north at 55 miles per hour. On Monday, a small craft advisory is in effect this morning. For today, wind northwest 15 to 25 knots, decreasing to 10 to 20 knots by afternoon. Wind waves 2 to 5 feet. Swell northwest 6 to 8 feet. The Amarillo Climate Summary as of 9 a.m., July 6, 2009. So far today the low temperature has been 62. The normal low is 65. The record low is 54 degrees, which was set in 1997. No precipitation has fallen, which leaves the monthly total at 0.59 inches. This is 0.03 inches above the normal amount of 0.56 inches for July. The total precipitation for the year still stands at 7.14 inches, which is 2.84 inches below normal. The normal high temperature for tomorrow is 91 degrees, and the normal low is 65. The record high for tomorrow is 102, which last occurred in 1996, and the record low is 55, which occurred in 1952. The 8 a.m. observation in Baltimore. At BWI Airport, cloudy skies. The temperature was 48 degrees. Dew point 31. Humidity was 51%. Winds were west at 12 miles an hour, gusting to 18, and the barometric pressure was 30.00 inches and rising. Now for some observations from the surrounding area. At the Inner Harbor, 52 degrees. At Martin State Airport, partly sunny. Temperature 48 degrees. West wind at 15, gusting to 23. At Annapolis, the temperature was 50. Winds west at 12 miles an hour, gusting to 22. At Harrisburg, partly sunny. It was 44 degrees. Winds were west at 16. At Patuxent River Naval Air Station, cloudy skies. It was 51. West wind at 13 miles an hour. At Washington, cloudy. 49 degrees. Northwest wind at 20, gusting to 26. At Salisbury, cloudy skies. It was 53. Wind west at 8 miles an hour. At Dover, cloudy. 51 degrees. Winds west at 9. At Wilmington, cloudy skies. It was 50. Wind west at 12 miles an hour. At Ocean City, cloudy skies. It was 50 degrees. Northwest wind at 6. At New York, cloudy skies. 51. Wind west at 14 miles an hour. At Philadelphia, cloudy skies. 51. Wind west at 12 miles an hour. At Raleigh, cloudy skies. 49. Wind variable at 5 miles an hour. On the waters, Thomas Point Light was 50 degrees, the wind was northwest at 24 knots, gusting to 29, and the water temperature was 56 degrees. At Cove Point, the wind was northwest at 11 knots, gusting to 15. At Francis Scott Key Bridge, the wind was west at 18 knots, gusting to 21. At Tolchester, the wind was northwest at 21 knots, gusting to 26. 15 miles east of Fenwick Island, the wind was north at 8 knots, gusting to 17, and the ocean was 49 degrees. Seas were 5 feet. The forecast for Lake Ontario. Gale warning in effect through this evening. Today, northeast winds 15 to 20 knots, increasing to 30 knots late this morning, then becoming north and increasing to gales to 35 knots. Rain. Waves 4 to 6 feet, building to 8 to 11 feet. Tonight, north gales to 35 knots, diminishing to 30 knots. Rain in the evening, then rain and snow showers overnight. Waves 8 to 11 feet, subsiding to 5 to 8 feet. Wednesday, northwest winds 15 to 25 knots. Rain and snow showers likely in the morning, then chance of rain showers in the afternoon. Waves 5 to 7 feet subsiding to 3 to 5 feet. Wednesday night, northwest winds 10 to 20 knots diminishing to 5 to 15 knots. Chance of rain and snow showers. Waves 3 to 5 feet subsiding to 2 to 4 feet. Thursday, northwest winds 10 to 15 knots. Chance of rain showers. Waves 2 to 4 feet. Friday, north winds 5 to 15 knots. Waves 2 to 4 feet subsiding to 2 feet or less. Saturday, north winds 5 to 10 knots. Waves 2 feet or less. These are the 11 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time conditions on Monday, October 24th. At Miami, light rain was falling. Temperature 75 degrees, the dew point 70, and the relative humidity 84%. Wind, southwest at 41 miles an hour, gusting to 61. Pressure, 29.08 inches and rising. At Fort Lauderdale, heavy rain and fog reported. Temperature 72 degrees, dew point 72. Wind, west, at 60 miles an hour. At West Palm Beach, temperature 79 degrees, dew point 75. Wind, west, at 33 miles an hour. At West Kendall, pressure 29.16 inches and rising. Some observations around the state. At Jacksonville, light rain was falling. Temperature 57 degrees. At Tallahassee, mostly sunny. Temperature 60 degrees. At Orlando, light rain and fog reported. Temperature 61 degrees. At Tampa, cloudy. Temperature 61 degrees. Marine observations. Molasses Reef recorded calm. Sea surface temperature was 83 degrees. Fowey Rocks recorded southwest wind at 69 knots. Sea surface temperature was 82 degrees. Settlement Point recorded south wind at 63 knots. Air temperature was 78 degrees. This hazardous weather outlook is for central and southeast Kansas. Day 1, today and tonight. Sub-freezing temperatures are likely for southern Kansas eastward to the Flint Hills region late tonight. Widespread frost is also anticipated for southeast Kansas. Please see latest freeze warning and frost advisories products for additional information. Days 2 through 7, Tuesday through Sunday. Sub-freezing temperatures are likely for south-central Kansas eastward to the Flint Hills region early Tuesday morning. Widespread frost is also anticipated for southeast Kansas. Spotter information statement. Skywarn spotter activation is not anticipated. Open waters forecast for the following. Lake Michigan to Michigan City, Indiana to St. Joseph, Michigan 5 nautical miles offshore to mid-lake. Schofield, Wisconsin to LaPorte, Michigan southwest. Tonight northeast winds 10 to 15 knots. Waves 1 foot or less. Saturday, south winds 10 knots. Waves 1 foot or less. Saturday night, east winds 10 to 15 knots. A chance of rain. Waves 1 to 3 feet occasional to 5 feet overnight. Sunday, north winds 10 to 15 knots. Waves 1 to 3 feet. Sunday night, east winds 10 knots late. Waves 4 to 6 feet, occasional to 8 feet. Monday, south to southeast winds 10 to 15 knots. Waves 2 to 3 feet. Patchy fog in the morning. Monday night, east winds 10 knots. Waves 2 to 3 feet. A chance of showers lightly in the evening. Waves 2 feet or less. Tuesday night, east winds 10 knots. Waves 2 to 3 feet, patchy fog in the evening, then clear overnight. Wednesday, southeast winds 10 to 15 knots, increasing to 20 knots late in the afternoon. Waves 2 to 3 feet, a chance of showers and thunderstorms late in the morning.